9 signs you are dealing with a narcissist. Instead of listening, they are wrapped up in their own opinion, feeling ignored or looked down on, especially by someone who is in no position to do so. How about red flags, or saying to yourself, this person's a real B-word? First clues you're dealing with a narcissist. Rather than joining in on a conversation, they use the opportunity to represent their own ideas, which they are only right and worth listening to, they believe. They tend to cheat and lie in relationships. They feel like they are the biggest treasures in the world, better than anyone. They like to build their egos up no matter what the cost means. They wreak havoc in partnerships' lives, make people feel grief and helplessness that gives them such a rush of power. They constantly need to be admired, oozing the conceit of arrogance in every breath they take. They may look like they have tremendous confidence, but it's not enough. They need constant admiration. The delusion to being entitled to constant admiration is why people often around them feel emotionally drained. They don't take any criticism well and lash out in anger. They think they are superior than anyone else around them and believe themselves to be unfallible. They'll react poorly, they'll yell, cry, and throw tantrums. They exploit others without guilt or shame. Narcissists and empathies do not go hand to hand together. Narcissists are unwilling to perceive the world as others around them. As such, they can exploit others with no feelings of remorse. They can manipulate people into fulfilling their own needs without worrying about the consequences it may bring onto others. They belittle others to think that they are the best and brightest, and so seeing someone else prove them wrong, that they're more talented at them in something, is a rude shock. Their response is to make the other person feel below them, where they feel that's where they belong. Everyone else belongs beneath them. So they'll try to ignore it and dust it off, make the person think they don't really care about them, and if that doesn't work, they'll go with personal attacks to try to intimidate you into thinking they're superior. They are delusional when it comes to seeing themselves as attractive. There's a distinct line between seeing yourself as a healthy, attractive person, and the delusion of, no matter with flaws and everything, you are the most attractive person in the world. And they often use that excuse to justify why they're too good for anybody else. They gaslight those that are dear to them. It can reduce the most confident, healthy person down to being a shaking, paranoid shell, which the victim believes that they no longer need to think or anything. They give the power and full control to the narcissist. And the last one, they put some people on pedestals. Narcissists believe they need to have perfection in everything, so they'll cozy up to someone that they believe is in higher status, so therefore their success might rub onto them. So perfection in actions, perfection in people they associate with. Watch out for the red flags. If this sounds like someone you know, you're probably dealing with a narcissist.